Pink Floyd. If I say some other progressive rock bands, other than Pink Floyd, Rush, and Genesis, you might not even know who Genesis is. So if I say some other ones, you probably be like, who the heck are you talking about? Like, but yeah, I think Pink Floyd is like the most, yeah, I'm pretty sure like the most well-known progressive rock band. But a lot of people probably don't even know that the music was progressive rock. They just think like, oh, it's just rock. Like, no, like it ain't just rock. It's progressive rock. That's the best, to me, that's the best kind of music, period. Out of any music genre, it's the best music, period. That's the music that I'm gonna be making in the future. That's my absolute biggest dream right there, is to make my own amazing. Who is ICP? Who is that? I never heard of them. But yeah, anyway, that's my dream right there, to make amazing progressive, historic progressive rock music. Amazing cinematic, euphoric, historic progressive rock music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be new school. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my, my new. It's gonna be. I'll have my own new authenticity, originality. Basically, my new own, originality and original spin. My new spin on it. But I'm still gonna have. You talking about the group with Eminem? Yes, you throw me off, man. Eminem? You talking about that group? Insane Clown Posse. We're not talking about rap, man. We're talking about like legit, full out, like beautiful music. We're not talking about rap. I'm not trying to say rap is like, I'm not trying to downplay rap and say that it's garbage. But compared to progressive rock, like ultimate level music, like there's no comparison. There is no comparison. Like there is no comparison. I'm trying to tie all this stuff together, but you kind of like threw that in there, and that's kind of hard to tie together. but back to what I was on, right? What was I on before you said that? I think I was just talking about, that's, to me, that's the best genre of music. That's the best type of music that there is, period. Progressive rock. Maybe you could even say progressive music, period, but I just think specifically progressive rock, because it ain't just rock. It's like music at its highest, level. You gotta listen to it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you gotta listen to it. And not just the Pink Floyd songs everybody knows. Like, you gotta go to the ones that not everybody knows. Like the one like Dogs, you know what I'm saying? And some other ones. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go over bands, right? Pink Floyd, Genesis, but like the older Genesis, not the newer Genesis. I'm talking about like the old Genesis from the 70s, because the newer Genesis is not progressive rock. That's the one with what's that guy's name? Phil Collins, I think, is a singer. The one that made that song. I can feel it, something, no, no. Oh, I don't know the lyrics, but with the I can feel it. I don't know the lyrics, but he became the singer of that band when the original singer left. And once he became the singer, like the band was no longer, amazing anymore. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about anybody say. Before that, the golden age of Genesis, the 70s, when they were doing progressive rock, you gotta go and listen to that. That right there is music. You know what I'm saying? That right there is music. Their album Foxtrot, Nursery Crime, Selling England by the Pound. You know what I'm saying? The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. On Broadway. But on Broadway. But Peter Gabriel, that Genesis, you know what I'm saying, when he was the singer of that group. That right there is what you call music. that right there is what you call music. You know what I'm saying? So that, Genesis, Rush. The only album I really, the main two albums that they got that's that's you know, real great progressive rock is 2112 and Moving Pictures, I believe is what it's called. Go listen, you know what I'm saying? Listen to those two albums, and once again you hear some actual real music, you know what I'm saying? Like some highest level of music right there, you know, art rock, progressive rock. I have a feeling that this EP, I mean this album that I released, you know what I'm saying, for me to you, this debut, I was calling it soft rock, but when I released the finished project, released the finished version of it, I feel like, you know, people are going to label it as like progressive, like possibly progressive rock or art rock instead of soft rock. I feel like they're gonna like label it mainly as like progressive rock, even though the songs are not gonna be long. I'm not gonna be having like, you know, 10-minute. That's not gonna be later on until I have like those longer songs. You know what I'm saying? That progressive rock usually has. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like it's still gonna get categorized as progressive rock, even though the songs are not long. Like, I mean, that doesn't have to be a requirement for something to be categorized as that, as progressive rock, but in my mind it does. If the songs ain't 9-10 minutes, you know, if there's not a couple or a few songs that's like at least like around, like long songs, like 9-10 minutes long or something like that, it ain't progressive rock. You know what I'm saying? It ain't progressive rock. So I did want to say, did I want to say some more bands? I don't know. Oh no, what I wanted to say was, how, you know, how progressive rock, I think this will be the last thing to say, but you know, how, you know, I should make some podcast episodes on music. I don't know why I don't ever talk about music on my podcast, but anyway, you know, yeah, progressive rock being like to me like the highest, and not just to me. I had another, you know, person that said it. The, you know, the highest level of music, progressive rock, right? See, because the thing is, like, the thing about progressive, and there's another band called Unitopia also, like, but they're like, you know, really underground, really unknown. Same thing. They got, you know, some behemoth, you know, some like amazing, you know what I'm saying, music. But yeah, like, which is why I say like it's the highest level of music known to man. You know what I'm saying, pretty much. At this point, is because like of all the elements of it, you know what I'm saying? Like it usually incorporates all different types of, all instruments, like all different kinds of instruments. Like the creativity is at the highest. The lyrics are like good enough for like to be inside of books, and it's be inside of like scripts for movies. The feel that you get to the music is just like, it's like movie, but like it's like a cinematic classic movie, but in the form of music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like all of those things, like, you know, like in music. You know what I'm saying? Like it is even more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like as to why there is no better music than progressive rock. I don't care what nobody says. Or progressive music. Like, you know what I'm saying? There is no better music. And you know what I'm saying? There just is no better music. Like the instrumentalists are usually highly skilled, like highly skilled with amazing musicianship. They usually come up with stuff that are like highly advanced and expertise. Sometimes it might not be extremely expertise, but it sounds just like heavenly. Like it sounds like it's like the music is coming from heaven. And it's not like the music is not even coming from earth. You know what I'm saying? It's like angels in heaven made the music and blessed it down to us mortals. You know what I'm saying? Blessed it down to us mortals. You know what I'm saying? For us to enjoy. Like that's what that music sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? Like 70s, 80s, and very rarely, you know, 2000s progressive rock. You know what I'm saying? Mainly from the 70s and 80s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of progressive rock is like older. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, Pink Floyd type music, I'm gonna bring it back in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? It might be sooner than a decade, but I think it's gonna be about, you know, hopefully God lets me live that long. You know, a decade from now, or a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Few years, or maybe 1 or 2 years longer, something like that. Whenever I wrote it down in my plan. But it's just around, a decade from now. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it back 2030. You know what I'm saying? Around 2030, I'm bringing it, or in the 2030s, you know what I'm saying? Demetrius Hill is bringing back progressive rock. You know what I'm saying? Pink Floyd type music. He bringing it back to the new school generation. You know what I'm saying? Blessing, you know what I'm saying? Blessing y'all with music. You know what I'm saying? Showing the world, you know what I'm saying? Once again, what real music, is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, I hope you still be live too. Yeah, never know, man. Never know, man. Like I said, I'm watching the documentary. I've been watching XXX Tentacion's documentary a couple of his documentaries, watching them, you know what I'm saying, a few times lately, man. It just had me just thinking like, yo, man, like these artists, you know what I'm saying, like that people really love, you know what I'm saying, like that are really inspirational and like powerful to their generation. And a lot of times, like, they die, like, right in the beginning of their music career. Like, as soon as they start getting this success. Like I said, Biggie, Tupac, him, Kurt Cobain, you know what I'm saying? Like, all died, like, right in the beginning of their career, man. Like, I hope I don't go out like that, man. I got a whole 20 years planned out. I hope I don't go out like that, you know what I'm saying? In the best of the years is going to be in the later years, you know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying right now, so... Hopefully, I believe God will let me get to that point, but hopefully he does, man. Because only he knows, you know what I'm saying? Only he knows if he will or if he won't. Yeah, I'm going to close out. I'm going to close out with this last thing I'm going to say, for real, last thing I'm going to say is, XXX Tentacion, right? XXX Tentacion, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, like, watching his documentaries, I didn't know it, but I'm actually like a lot like him. Like I share a lot of similarities with him that I didn't know that I shared with him. Like not everything, not the fighting thing, not the whole like decision that he made and going to jail and stuff like that. Not that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the good boy version of him. But you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like almost everything else, like how he looked at things, how he thought about things, how he would tell people, how they could be successful and to go after their dreams. I heard in one video him tell somebody about the laws of the universe. That's something that I've been studying and that I'm going to be telling people about, but I didn't even know, like, I thought about that before I even seen him talk about it, even know that he talked about it to somebody, helping out people, mentoring the youth, blessing people, feeling a lot of hurt and pain, dealing with mental health throughout his life, feeling like he was going crazy, like all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I share those similarities, like I relate with him and share those similarities with him, like very strongly. Like it's to the point to where I feel like we could have been brothers dang near, but I just would have been the good boy brother. Like it's crazy, like it's a trip, man. Like it really is a trip. Like I didn't know that I was that much, that I shared that many similarities with him. I did not I did not know that, so it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that was the last thing I'm gonna say, so that's it, man. I feel like this was too long. Hopefully people will actually make it to the actual A Woman's Love, debut. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Pray for me, Jason. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it through this struggle in life and push through, man. And push through.